Hello and welcome to NOV Live. My name is Shelby Dumaine and we're here at a very exciting event tonight. We're at the Daniel Energy Partners Permian Basin BBQ Cook-Off. It's a really great event. We have the NOV cook team here cooking up some great food. It's going to get judged in the morning. I'm excited to taste it personally myself. But there's a lot of really great industry folks here from the Permian and from beyond the Permian. A lot of people have traveled here for this event. And on the show today, we have some experts and some leaders from NOV here to talk a little bit about the importance of Permian, not just for NOV, but for the industry as a whole, and why being here at events like these is so important and so great to meet with customers. So I'm excited to take you into this event, give you the inside scoop. Our booth is really exciting this year. It's called Top Dive. And so I look forward to introducing you to a couple of folks. All right, let's go. All right, hi, and we are here now with Scott Livingston, President of Energy Products and Services. Scott, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you, my pleasure. I'm so happy that y'all are out here for the barbecue for this big event.
And I won't lie, I heard about this event and I was like, I think we need to do a live show there. I think it would be really neat.
That is a great idea. The show and our presence at the show has only gotten bigger and better every year.
Right, absolutely. And what do you think is the importance of us being here at events like these where we can talk to customers and talk to people within the industry?
Yeah, that's a great question and one that I could provide a very long answer. But we're in the Permian. And when this event was formulated back in 2017, it was a recognition that this is U.S. shale growth. This is where everything is happening. The innovations in the industry, the longest laterals. This has been the engine for not only the U.S. shale growth, but also a lot of technology that's developed, that's deployed globally. I was telling a story earlier today to one of our business groups that Clay, Jose, myself, and others were in the Middle East not long ago, and we were sitting across the table from the executives from one of the national oil companies, and we were sharing with them our solutions that we developed in the unconventional space in the U.S., especially here in the Permian, that would help solve their problems. So this is the ecosystem. This is the center of gravity. And this show, this event that's brought everybody together has just grown every year. And it's one of the most significant oil field events in the U.S. and in the world now. So our presence, we're in a great booth location for visitors. Our barbecue team does a great job every year.
We're going to take home the prize, I hope.
Our marketing team does a great job with our booth, our themes. All of our business units are represented. So it's just a great environment.
Absolutely. And what do you think, looking forward to this next year, next couple of years, what are you excited when it comes to EPS and what's coming in the future?
Well, we win because our technology differentiates our level of our contributions and value that we're able to provide. And all of our 8 business units participate in U.S. onshore, along with a lot of other important international locations and offshore, but especially onshore. And U.S. onshore is going to continue to be a significant contributor to the energy mix for the foreseeable future. Gas with LNG exports is going to continue to play an even more important part of that mix, and we have the technologies and the capabilities, and we're in the right places in order to continue to be a significant player.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more.
That's right.
Well, thank you so much for coming on, and I don't want to hold you away from, I know the VIP party is about to start.
I need to go socialize and network. And
absolutely. Well, thank you so much, and have a great evening.
You have a great evening. Thank you.
Welcome back. I am here now with Lindsay Salee, SVP Product Line Management for Rig Technologies.
Yes.
Woo! I get a gold star for that one. Thank you for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
So we're here at a very fun event, very exciting. Can you tell me a little bit, why do you think events like these are important for our presence and for us to be here and talking to people?
I think they're great. This is probably my third time to come to the John Daniels events. The Thrive events are also great. What I love about it is that it brings all of our customers, all the drilling contractor community through, a lot of the service companies, some of the operators midstream. So for us as NOV and us as Rig Technologies, we just have the opportunity to kind of peruse booths in a fun and casual way and catch up and make sure we're taking care of business and taking care of our customers.
Absolutely. I think it's nice to do that in like a, not necessarily a conference setting, you know. Those are amazing. We do shows from there too, but being somewhere where you can actually, you know, it's more fun and you're being more maybe personal. I think it's really nice.
When your hair can smell like barbecue for 3 days straight, it's great.
I actually never hate, people complain about that. I kind of like when that happens. I'm like, ooh, it's like Texas
There are worse
perfume.
smells, yes.
Yeah. So when we're looking at the Permian specific, what is Rig Technologies' presence here? What is the importance of the Permian for your business?
It's really significant for us. So we have a big aftermarket facility. So we have repair services, field service technicians, a spares facility. We've got all of our customers working in the Permian Basin. It's really, I travel all over the world, and it is the most fascinating story. I have people in Malaysia, people in Saudi Arabia ask about Permian Basin, ask about onshore drillers. I think the reputation for technology advancements with the U.S. land base is huge, and so everywhere I go, even the offshore drillers are always asking about, you know, the land guys seem to have it down with the automation technology and just the efficiency, and so for us, it's big. We've got quite a big installed base of rigs and
that is
equipment here.
I think you think like, at least from when I first joined oil and gas, 2018 now, you know, it's all about like the offshore, the boats and the water and all of that stuff. But really, since I've been here, you're right, there's so much technology driven by onshore, by land rigs, and being able to test automation and all of those things. So it's really critical, really exciting.
It is. I mean, the U.S. efficiencies they're really insane, to be honest. And I always think when I go, especially to these other onshore locations, like, gosh, a few U.S. land rigs could really just bring game-changing results to the activity in some of these places. So this is cool. This is the heart of it. This is super exciting for me, for oil and gas, to be out here in the Permian with our land customers. So.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm excited to meet some people myself. Well, last question before I let you go. Looking forward for Rig Technologies, what are you excited about kind of maybe in the next year, 2 years, just looking down at the future, what are you excited for?
Sure. A couple of big things, specifically also for the Permian Basin. So we've got a robotics deployment right now with HMP and ExxonMobil. And so the rig's been working probably about 6 weeks now and tripping just incredibly fast and just keeping people safe and keeping them out of the red zone. So that's really exciting. We're looking forward to doing more of that and bringing more of that to the industry and more functionality. We have tons of TDS 11 top drives out in the market. And
kind of the theme of the booth, top dive.
That is the top dives.
There we go.
So we've got a really cool, just easy upgrade to 1,400 horsepower with those. And so we're cycling some of those through our repair facility out here. And just kind of as our customers are pushing the limits with their well programs, we're helping them push the limits with their top drives and with their mud pumps. And so really focused on our core equipment set. How can we just push things to the technical limit so that people can get more out of the investment they've already made with us.
I love it. I love Rig Technologies. I try never to pick favorites, but I think I've even said on the show before, I'm like, I love Rig.
You heard it here. Shelby loves Rig Technologies.
That's right. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thanks. Welcome back. We're here with Kanan Factor, President of Intervention Stimulation Equipment.
That's right.
Why tonight? I'm the acronym.
You nailed it.
Thanks. Welcome. Thanks for joining us here on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of a cool show. We're here doing the cook-off.
That was great. The weather's fantastic for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, not too cold, but also, not crazy. You never know with Texas. So.
That's right.
Well, I want to ask first, what do you think is important about us being at events like this where there's a lot of customers, a lot of people in the industry to talk to?
Yeah, it's great. It's one of the only ones left. We used to have a lot of conferences and a lot of celebrations around different shale plays. And after COVID and during COVID, those stopped, and this popped up. And John's and his team have done a great job bringing together key influencers, but also new technology, new people, new players to the industry. And it's across the space. It's not just E&P and oilfield service and manufacturing. You have tech players in here and insurance companies and law firms, and it's a lot of fun.
True. Yeah, I like that. I've already, since I've been here, I've seen a lot of mix of people, so it's kind of nice to see everyone mingling and celebrating.
Absolutely.
Feeling. And with the Permian in specific, why is that important for ISC? What do you see? What's the value of being here in the Permian?
Yeah, no, that's a good question. We have ISC at 63 locations around the world, and usually what happens here and what we figure out here and what the entrepreneurs in this basin develop eventually goes other places. Right. And so as we have our footprint across the world, it gives us a good starting place for where and how that equipment gets there and what it does when it's there.
Absolutely, yeah. We were talking to Scott as well earlier, and he said something similar, that how much technology is driven here in the Permian,
absolutely
wherever it ends up going.
Yeah, no, they learn a lot off of what took us 20 years to develop. They're going to try to do in a shorter time frame in other places.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. So, we're here tonight, but looking forward, what are you excited about for ISC that's coming up in the future?
Well, we are, we consist of our frac business, our coil tubing business, and our wireline business, and our service rigs. So we have, actually next year, we're finally going to commercialize some new product developments that we have coming out. Right. Both on the frac side, on the service rig side, we're coming out with an electric rig. That'll be exciting. Okay. Some components of a automatic coil tubing unit will be coming out and commercialized next year. And
I'm hearing some NOV Live episodes.
Yeah, it's exciting. They've been in development a long time. I found a notebook from when I started NOV in 2019. I was a customer for 15 years before that, but I found a notebook kicking off the automated coil unit, and we still don't have a commercial, so we're ready. We've been chomping at the bit. So
that's exciting.
A lot of development and really a lot of the equipment, especially here in West Texas, is getting long in the tooth. There hasn't been a big build cycle since before COVID, so the useful life of a lot of the assets out here are running pretty thin. So we're trying to organize ourselves to be able to provide what our customers need in the next 2 to 3 years.
Absolutely, that is exciting.
Yeah,
that's good news.
Well, we're ready. It's been a rough couple of years.
Hey, I feel that. Well, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate you spending time. I'm not going to keep you too much longer because there's some fun stuff that's about to start happening.
Yes, I'm getting hungry. Thank you.
That's right.
Appreciate it.
Hello and welcome back. We are here for day 2 of the DEP Permian Basin BBQ Cook-Off, and I'm here with Vince Olivas, part of the NOV cooking team. How has it been?
It's been good. You say day 2. For me, it's one long day, but it's been great. It's been awesome. This is my 3rd year doing this event, and it's awesome.
Yeah, and I wanted to point out too, this isn't, y'all aren't just some catered cook team here. Y'all are NOV employees. So can you tell the audience a little bit about what you do with NOV?
So I work with the Mission Completion Products line with ISC. With my team, I also have individuals from Rollagon, individuals from Tuboscope, and actually Rick Salesman with us. Wow. So we're all from all of NOV. So we just come together to, for this event to cook for everyone here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's exciting. It's fun. It's been smelling great and everything. I mean, I've tried so far. I wish the people at home could try some.
Well, I really appreciate that. Yeah, we try to. There's a saying, put your foot in it,
Oh, I know that one. I've been cooking a long time.
So, we try to do our best. We try to get whatever what people want around here, especially here in West Texas. You can't just put out any barbecue out here.
That's right.
It's got to be some good barbecue, and people are going to tell you whether or not it's good or not.
This is a great testing ground for, if you're up to par barbecue-wise.
Oh, yeah,
for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
I was taught by some of the local guys out there in Grimes County. We're in STC, so
that's right.
I was fortunate enough to cook with them people, and they taught me everything that I needed to teach. So I brought it over here in West Texas, and it's been awesome.
Awesome. And what's on the menu for today?
So on the menu, we got brisket. I think we got about 7 briskets. 2 of those briskets are going to be turned in. We do have some, we're going to make some biscuit sandwiches, a sliced brisket. We do have some pork bellies. The pork belly burn-ins are probably the hit.
Oh, yeah.
We do have, ribs. And the thing that we started this year, and I was kind of hesitant, but elk.
That was my favorite so far. That's been my favorite. That's taken it for me. I love it.
Yeah, that elk was something else. At first, when they brought it out, and I'm like, oh, I don't know about that.
What is it?
But it was good. It was very good. It was, I'm a fan of it. I am going to cook it at the house. My wife
Oh,
probably
yeah.
won't eat it, but hey, more for me.
Absolutely. No, that's great. Well, thank you so much. I don't want to take, I know we're getting close to crunch time.
Yes, ma'am.
So I appreciate you
Yeah.
coming on the show.
No, thank y'all. Thanks for coming out here. Really appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. All
All
right. Get to it. I'm ready to eat some more.
Yep.
All right, now we are back inside the booth, and I'm here with our Vice President of Marketing, Allison Hublinski. Thanks for joining.
Of course, of course.
Always good to have you on the show. We've had, if people have been watching for a while, you pop in every now and then. We've had you.
Special cameo appearance
Yes,
when I'm
we love
needed.
it.
So
Well, so we're here in our booth, like I said, and I wanted to ask you a little bit about what the theme and what the inspiration behind this year's booth is.
So our booth is called NOV Top Dive, and it's a play on a dive bar theme. So
Yes.
if you're a Texan, ever visited Texas, especially West Texas, dive bar theme is a good one to go with.
Yeah,
It's
everyone
kind of
has their favorite. dive bar.
casual vibe, yeah, kind of low key, lots of wood. Bar games. We have darts
Yes.
and cornhole and a pool table right here.
The
So
pool table's been a lot of people's favorite.
yes,
you know.
yes, so far.
You know, my suggestion, I said to get something like sugar and water and spray it on the floors, make it sticky.
Sticky,
I think that's the
yes.
real dive bar
Maybe some
experience.
like peanut shells.
Yeah,
or
yeah, there we
something.
go.
Maybe next year. Maybe next
See,
year.
yeah, we'll log these. But yeah, I think it's been a really great booth, and I'm really excited to see people as they come in.
For sure.
You know, it's going to open to the public here in a couple of hours, and I think it's going to be pretty popular.
Yeah, hope so.
I
Fingers
say
crossed.
so. Yeah. So what do you think? I want to ask. I talked to some of leadership last night about the importance from their perspective of coming to events like these where we can talk to our customers in a very casual setting. From a marketing standpoint, what would you say is
Sure.
is the reason why we come to places like this?
Well, the Permian Basin is a huge market for us.
Yes.
Lots of customers here. We have a diverse number of business units here that have facilities and have customers here kind of all across the company. So
Right.
perfect place to host something hospitality-wise to show appreciation to our customers, give them a space to come in, talk through, business things or just fun things, right? So
Right.
it's definitely hospitality focused, and we have the amazing cook team making awesome barbecue, and so it just makes sense for us to host something here
Yeah.
to kind of give back to one of our most popular markets right now.
Absolutely, and it's a fun event, but it also a lot of business happens. A lot of
Yes.
talking to the people that you work with all the time, with I imagine channel partners, with customers.
Absolutely.
So it's good to get that kind of face to face,
Absolutely.
especially when there's less events than there were, pre 2020.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
everyone is ready to kind of get back face to face, and so last night was kind of the VIP, smaller number of people, but still a large event.
Right.
And so today, I think we're expecting like 5,000 is the number I heard. So
It's a lot of brisket.
it's a lot of meat's going to be served today. So yeah, we're hopeful for a really good turnout and for us to see as many customers as we can today.
Absolutely. Well, I'm excited. Yeah. I think we're gonna go eat some barbecue.
All right,
maybe.
let's do it.
All right, well, I've made a little pit stop here at the Red M booth. I have Andrew Richard and David Reed here. Andrew, you're with the Red M Foundation for Canada. Is that
Correct.
right?
Yep.
That's
Yep.
right,
We founded
right.
earlier this year.
Oh, exciting. And what are you doing here in Texas?
Well, it's the DEP barbecue this week, and we're just down checking out and helping out with Red M.
That's right. Awesome. And David, you're with,
I'm
Red
with
M.
a company called NOV, but I started Red M, so yeah. So
Right.
this is kind of cool for us because it's a first of a lot of things.
Right.
Because we're first time having a booth at DEP, and we're also one of the charities that they're supporting, which is cool.
Right.
So we have a
And there's a
fun
couple,
thing.
right?
There's
that
a
yeah.
few, but we're the most important one.
No, sorry. I meant, of course.
A
No,
couple of
there's a
booths.
couple of companies who have
Yeah.
chosen Red M. is
So
what I meant.
Patterson, UTI, Precision, Ranger, and NOV. I don't know
Yeah.
if you've heard of NOV, but yeah. Also
I may have
supported.
heard of them from
So
somewhere. Rings a bell.
We have a passport. People get a stamp, and they get a chance to win a lovely turtle box, which I didn't know anything about till this morning. Now I'm super excited about it.
I know
And
part of
then-
me wants to win one, but I'm like, is that not
that
cool?
wrong?
Is that wrong if
I don't know. So anyway, it's great. It's great engagement. It's great for us. Yeah.
Absolutely. And
So also we all got together yesterday. So having Canada, Midland, and Houston in the same group, it's our first three
right.
and double country Red M meeting. So that was
Yeah.
cool.
That's exciting. I mean, I feel like I've kind of been working with Red M through NOV and through knowing you since when it was just
Yeah.
Houston. So it's so
Yeah.
cool. I know we've been talking about expanding, and it's cool to see that
It's
actually
crazy.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you don't have Red M in your city, you check us out. We can set up in your city, even Canada.
Even Canada, or
Yeah.
The whole
country,
city.
yeah.
The whole city of
The
Canada.
whole city of
We
Canada.
got Calgary, which is where they're based, but
Yeah.
there's other cities opening up, so easy to do.
Absolutely. And maybe a backtracking question. Can you tell people who maybe don't know a little bit about what REDM is?
Sure, Andrew wants to do that.
Yeah. Ooh, back in the hot seat.
David's so good at voluntolding people, right? Yeah, initially when he reached out and asked, I said, what does success look like to you? And he said, great, here's your email address. So that's how this all started. So REDM is an awareness movement of professionals that is informing the professional community about anti-human trafficking, or the challenge of the problem of human trafficking.
Yep.
So
yeah, and it's one of those, just in my, like I said, my experience working with REDM, it's one of those things that you can't ignore once you know about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I mean, I think that's what we end up doing. What gets exciting when we do this is when we see, it's amazing. We gather 30 people together to do care package builds. Usually one person will put their hand up when we describe grooming, and they'll say, that sounds like my child. So far, 100% of those cases have been traffickers trying to reach kids. So when we get to help our professionals go in, not us, but we get people who go in and help the families know how to retrieve the child from what is in effect a brainwashing technique with their kids. So it's really good when you get to stop it before it happens. That's when we're really
And
excited.
in a problem this big, I think people have a tendency to be like, well, how could I even do anything to help? But it's any kid, any person that you are able to help.
I think when
is a
people
life.
call us who've been in a REDM event, the last thing they thought was, this is going to be my kid or my niece, and so we get those calls, and it's horrible, but it's good that we're doing something. Otherwise, they just look like troubled kids, and people don't understand this is happening. So yeah, it's a very positive movement, which is weird because it's a heavy subject, but we have a lot of fun when we're doing it, and we try to not make it heavy all the time. So very easy to get involved. We get people to post cups on a Monday.
Yeah,
weirdly,
Monday.
Red Monday. So hashtag Red Monday if you want to do it.
That's right.
You get yourself a cup, you post wherever you are, and people will look at that, not knowing what REDM is, not looking at where you are, and they'll stop over the picture. It causes us to grow following. And so you start to get fed more stuff about it. So as long as we keep it positive, people will stop and look. And that's how we kind of get inside, talking to people who don't really want to hear this story, but they probably need to.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's, I think, like you said, keeping it approachable, keeping it something that people can see is why being at events like this is so important.
Yeah. I think we had about 11 yesterday. Yep. So if you want to talk about that. What's the group like here?
Talk about yesterday and even Calgary. Are we rotated the right
Gotta
direction?
have that logo out,
Yeah, you guys. I'm learning about marketing right now. Yesterday was great. Met, what's interesting is how, maybe not interesting or whatever, but it's how good the people are all the way around the organization. So we keep hearing the same thing about that in Calgary. When I was sitting at the table with the Midland team yesterday for breakfast, they were asking, what are you guys doing to make things so great? And we're sort of motivated and enamored with what's going on down here. So it's like a mutual feeling between the two organizations, or two groups, let's say, right?
Yeah.
And you're right. Like the more fun that the group seems to have, the more people seem to show up in Calgary. Like we've got a lot of in-person events, and we're just drawing a lot of people in. So it's just more of a networking thing. Yeah. And then there's, this benefit of helping frontline organizations.
Absolutely. And that's kind of the theme of this whole cook-off is it's fun, it's a chance for customers and companies to all come together, and at the end of the day, for a good cause and to a good end.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, awesome. Thanks for letting me steal y'all away for a little bit.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
NOV.
All right, well, that's our show for the 2025 DEP Permian Basin BBQ Cook-Off. It's been a great show. We've talked to some excellent leaders. We've talked to experts here at NOV, Vince from our cook team, Allison, REDM. It was a great show. I'm ready to go eat some barbecue and have some fun. Cheers.